that one day my friend asked me a question, reading or painting, and scored a point in this or that game as I could not pick up one single option. It makes me smile how opposite my both favorite things are placed in the spectrum. Painting is expressing creativity, emotions, while reading is consumption of it. It also makes me wonder that I haven't talked to you much about reading. So today I am going to tell you about my most favorite recent reads. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. Starting from the first novel, right now I am reading Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. As one of the beloved characters from the novel utters, if all the world hated you and believed you are wicked, while your own conscience approved you and absolved you from guilt, you would not be without friends. It makes me realize the beauty and warmth of solitude as well as affection towards the loved ones. Charlotte Bronte took me on a journey through light and dark of life, evolving the curiosity of the future and constantly keeping on rekindling the questions in my mind. For her lead character is bold and trying to be true to herself as she tries to protect her own identity in the midst of all the illusions, hopes, and eternal drama of life. Her struggle through it is outstanding. Speaking of drama, published in 1847 era, this book has a theatrical aspect in manner of communication. It feels as if being in the theatre of life, watching a drama unfold. Writer has also effectively described surrounding elements and environment such as wind, trees, sunsets to amplify the gravity of events itself. As explained by the lead character, I can live alone if self-respect and circumstances require me to do so. I need not sell my soul to buy bliss. I have an eternal treasure born with me which can keep me alive if all extraneous delights should be withheld or offered only at a price I cannot afford to give. I feel she spoke my heart as I admire the brave attempts of seeking truth rather than clinging to the blatant lies. Another one of my recent favorite is A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. It is a novel published in 2012, so I was able to relate the references more. As rightly said by someone, alone and lonely are two different feelings. Alone represents solitude, bliss, peace in one's presence, while lonely is a state of mind in which one cannot bear one's presence. One can feel lonely even without feeling alone. The novel keeps on reminding me the borderline between lonely and alone. Also, it explores a wide array of subjects such as love, death, generation gap, and many more. In words of author, loving someone is like moving into a house. At first, you fall in love with all the new things, amazed every morning that all this belongs to you, as if fearing that someone would suddenly come rushing in through the door to explain that a terrible mistake has been made. You were not supposed to live in a wonderful place like this. Then, over the years, the walls become withered, the wood splinters here and there, and you start to love that house not so much because of its perfection, but rather its imperfections. You will get to know all the nook and crannies, how to avoid getting the key caught in the lock when it's cold outside, which of the floor flicks slightly when one steps on them, or exactly how to open the wardrobe doors without their creaking. These are the secrets that make it your home. One another favorite of mine is by same author Frederick Backman, named as Anxious People. In today's fast life, the insecurities, misunderstandings, miscommunication caused between loved ones, the tension which it creates, the struggle which it causes, a creative situation mingled in this, and philosophy which unfolds with the story, evolving subtle aspects of relations. The thread bounded by mystery, it makes it all in one experience. As stated in book, because the terrible thing about becoming an adult is being forced to realize that absolutely no one cares about us. We have to deal with everything ourselves now. Find out how the whole world works. So, no wonder this novel was a warm hug or warm blanket for me, who just started with job an year ago and so have been absolutely confused about the adult life. Another one which left a deep mark on my heart is a novel called Pachinko. It is a saga of generations following a Korean family that immigrates to Japan. Written by Min Lee, it has a powerful narrative which captures mind throughout more than 700 pages. This book took me on a journey of history and all the wide array of emotional roller coaster. It is a novel I can come back and read again and again. The development of characters, plot, everything made me feel that I am right there in the location watching a TV series, or rather, I am living with right in their home. Coming back to one last recent pick is Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. To tell you truth, his novels are not often suitable for me as I feel strange silence while reading such, which I believe comes from my inability to handle or process such a literature style. But I loved Norwegian Wood for a reason. I felt strong connection with the characters. I have personally went through dark times which have made me a little depressed in lockdown, and I still possess attraction or warmth towards silence which comes with slight darkness, though in moderation. Feeling that I feel I cannot connect with the world easily. And because of that, this novel has a special place in my heart. As one of the characters says, I guess I imagine myself wandering in a deep wood. I'm all alone, and it's cold and dark, and nobody comes to save me. It is a feeling I have felt as well, but still I believe I come out of it. It gives me shiver to think such. Thank you everyone for watching the video. These few weeks have been good. I'm making progress on myself. I feel loved and give love more. Wish you all as well feeling inspired, having opportunities for growth. Wish you all great day or night. With lots of love, see you again.